Chase him down. I tell you what, if I'm the pilot of that gyrocopter, I am one terrified little dwarf right now. Look at him. He's got not one, not two, not three, but 4 manticores chasing him. And he got away. Good morning everyone and welcome back. For anyone new, I play games for the storytelling and challenge, which generally means taking my time, trying to stay thematic, and avoiding exploits. If you prefer min-maxing or speeding through content, then my stuff may not be for you, although you're welcome to join us for a while to find out. In Total War Warhammer, that means using some mods to try to make the campaign and battles slower and harder, to try to fit the brutal world of Warhammer, and also fighting all but the most lopsided battles manually. There's a link in the description to all the mods we're using and why, and another to the Steam Workshop page where you can subscribe to all these mods with one click. For this campaign, we are playing as Khazrak One-Eye and his Beastmen horde, with aspirations of emerging from the dark forests and tearing down all of the rich cities of the Empire and beyond. Alrighty, so following up on the last episode, we have just taken Isleheart. We have turned it into a herdstone, and we are of course going to want to build the usual, what's this called, a shamanic challenge structure here. Let me go ahead and go through all of our messages since it's kind of forcing me to. Guess I might as well look at all these while I'm at it. Oh, okay, so that's good. We'll have to check up on those things. And of course we did wipe out a number of Empire characters there, so okay. And we have occupied with Madgweeb, so we have this as an option. We have a decent amount of money now. I still think we probably want to continue to prioritize... Where is he? Where is... Over here. There we go. Okay. I think we want to continue to prioritize Gua here. No, not Gua. No. Robku. We want to prioritize his getting up to where he can build the Minotaur structures here. But we really need it to get all the way up to tier 4 before it does as much good. And we are not yet able to get up to tier 4, so I guess we can go ahead and spend our money on some other things. So let's just take a look here at Isleheart. Let's look at the blood grounds here. We're going to have lots more combats in this blood grounds, it looks like, including this, which is a walled settlement. It's another fort, which I hate. Marienburg is, of course, a walled city. And Karaburg is not. This is... Eventually we'll have to go back and reclaim that, or actually we'll just end up raising it this time. We're not going to put another herdstone up there, but then Altdorf is apparently not in these blood grounds. I'm not exactly sure why that would be, unless they're already in... They're not already in any other blood grounds, I don't think. So, am I forgetting one somewhere? Here's blood grounds. Here's blood grounds. I'm sorry, herdstone. Herdstone. No, I'm not sure why Altdorf isn't considered a part of the blood grounds over here for Isleheart, because it definitely borders, but it's fine. It's fine. At the very least, we know that Fort Bergbrus here and Marienburg, that both of them are walled settlements, so I think what I'll do is I will build this one, which reduces the effectiveness of the enemy towers. Okay, so there's a little bit of our money, and we have lots and lots of dread now. I could go ahead and do this. Kind of tempted to. get everything up to level 5 and new herdstones at tier 5. I think I'm going to do that. It's been done. Okay, very good. So all of these upgrades are free. It's going to make it that much more difficult for them to do what they did to Karaberg. Okay. So do we have 5 herdstones? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Indeed we do. Okay. Very good. All right. So that's all good, and that did burn through most of our dread, so that's that. But we will get more in 3 more turns. We'll get maybe another option to buy some more unit capacity at reduced dread. I hope so. Meanwhile, Mad Gweeb has some ranks here to apply. We may as well... Well, we got all kinds of things we want to give him, don't we? As a Beast Lord, the Bloodlust sounds good. The Shadow Hide sounds like a possibility. He's on a chariot, so he's a big target. I think I might just want to go ahead and give him the missile resistance. That's pretty important. It's boring, but it's important. Oh, and I have 2 skill ups, so that's good. Well, we'll give him also then Crown of Horns. Okay, very good. And okay, 2 for Garaz the Ground Shaker. This is a Wargore. We've already been filling in this line, and we could continue to do that, but these have opened up now. We have Forerunner, so we can only choose one of these. And we also definitely need that. Okay, so we got 1 more skill up to apply here. So we could do Vanguard deployment for him and for Bestigor units, which we have currently none of in here, but that doesn't mean we won't. Khazrak has some Bestigors. We could always... Well, actually, let me just double check here for the unit capacity. What am I looking at? Unit caps right here. Okay, so Bestigors, we are currently at just 2. Okay, so we're definitely going to want to get more Bestigors if we go with that option. All right. However, Alpha Beast, Chaos Warhounds, and Harpies. I don't really love using those units, but it might encourage me to get better with them. Breakneck Charioteers, same goes for them. So what this tells me is this Wargore actually... Is this our only Wargore? No, we have 2 of them. So where's our other Wargore? Oops. Here's one. There he is. Okay. All right, so this is good. He's level 10, but he's in the right army. Maybe I did already plan it out this way, but he's going to be able to apply... If I give him this, he'll be able to apply some benefits to chariots and chariots only. Okay. If I'd give him this is for Chaos Warhounds and Harpies. Okay. Since we have the chariots in this army, I think we're going to obviously want to go with the upgrade to the chariots. We do have a couple of Harpies, a couple of Chaos Warhounds, but these are inferior units. I don't really feel like buffing inferior units that I want to have minimal amounts of in my army, so we'll go more with chariots. All right. Back to... Oh, and here we go. So we need to get this chariot into that army then at some point. Well, we'll do so, but for now, back to this. These aren't really going to be what we want for him because we're not keeping those in this army. We could increase replenishment. I don't really care about the spread corruption. I think we're going to go with Forerunner here. So that gives Vanguard deployment and encourage for Bestigor units. Okay, that's been done. So what we're going to need is to either move him into Khazrak's army, which is a possibility, so he can help buff Bestigors, or we can recruit some Bestigors into Madgweeb's army. But that will all have to be done at a later point. Here we have a Bray Shaman with a skill up. Let's go ahead and give him... looks like he's already taken all of the magic that I care about. He's taken Wound. Let's give him Specialist. Okay. And this is Khazrak. So Khazrak cannot reach. Khazrak is already at the highest level here. Do I care that much about Shatterstone? Not really. Not for that much money. And he's already got these buildings as far up as he can build them. So he's not really a priority for my spending money, which means I can put him in this stance. Yeah, he's got enough bestial rage to be able to be all right in this stance. I think I may go ahead and move him up towards Karaberg to retake that. Is that in our blood grounds now? It is. Or is it better that he go towards Marienburg? Maybe it's better to go towards Marienburg. What we really need, though, is we really need... Not him. We need him, Gua here. We need Gua to get up here to attack these walled settlements. This one, and ultimately this one. This is actually Norskin now. That's Wulfric. Okay, I think what we want to do is we want to prioritize Marienburg before this fort right there. So... I don't see any reason to not go ahead and move towards Marienburg. And then you guys, let's go ahead and move you. It looks like you can actually go a little bit faster, or a little bit further, I should say, using the Beast Warpaths. Oh, that's right, and we also have this that we need to take. That's low priority, though, as far as I'm concerned. Okay. Alright, so use the Beast Paths and go this direction. And you... Wait a minute. I lost track here. You. Same thing for you. Okay. Alrighty, and then we've already taken a look at our settlements. We still have money. We still have money, which basically means you're now the only one worth spending the money on. We could do this so that you could get some Bestigors, but do we really need it, is really the question. Or can we just recruit all of our Bestigors through Khazrak's army? I guess I'm being a bit of a cheapskate if I'm not building this building here. I've already got one of these in the other army. I'm going to be building one of these in the other army. Or maybe I don't have one of these. Do I have the... Maybe I only recruited the giants via a herdstone. Where's my... Yeah, my giants are right there. Yeah, I guess I did. I only recruited these giants through the herdstone. Okay. Alright, so that's a possibility as well. Or I could also just save the money for now. Or I... no, well... I definitely have that one built. I definitely am going to have that one built. And I'm pretty sure I had that one built. Okay, alright. I'm going to go ahead and upgrade this. Wouldn't be a bad thing to have the ability to recruit Bestgors in more than one army. And just checking out the objectives here. Okay. Alright, I've probably dilly-dallied enough. Let's go ahead and get moving on our end turn. Research available. We have... Well, you know what? That's encouraging to have more of a reason to start using those. Razor Gore and chariot units, Jabber Slices, and Chaos Spawns. All of these are going to be good. Okay, this will encourage me to use these guys all more and more. Let's check out diplomacy. We're still at low, unfortunately, but that's okay. Alright, are we still only now at war? Because we made peace with the ogres, right? So we're only at war now with the Empire, right? Oh, no, that's right. Yes. Oh. Very interesting. They have 0 settlements. Boy, they're not going to last too much longer. And they're at war with Bretonnia, who, my understanding is Bretonnia is doing quite well. Bretonnia is probably a very good candidate for us to go to war with next. Alright, let's go ahead and end our turn and see what happens. Alright, so I think they have just been wiped out. Yep, faction destroyed, Castle Dreckenfels, okay. So much for us being at war with them. Mad Gweeb got Constructor, okay. And Khazrak got Master Mason, that's good. A Brutal Business, okay. Base weapon damage plus 20 for everyone in every faction, that'll be interesting. And, okay. Let's go ahead and, wow, look at all that. Awesome. I'm just kind of curious here. Now, I have to look at what the garrison is for Tier 5. It's actually... It's got 2 Jabber Slice, but... At least I think it does. Yeah, two Jabber Slice, but other than that, I mean, it's... Yeah, I guess it's stronger than the Tier 4 because it's kind of replaced... It's replaced Bestagor Herd. 2 of the Bestagor Herd it has replaced with an additional Jabberslaith and a Gorgon. Oh, okay. Yeah, I actually haven't really messed around very much with Gorgons. That'll be fun to play with them at some point. Now, Balthazar, for whatever reason, has decided to invite us to attack him. Maybe he just doesn't know what else to do, and quite frankly, if that's the case, I don't blame him. So obviously, what we're going to do is we're going to give him what he wants. We are indeed going to attack him. And he's going to run away. Don't know what our chances were of ambushing there, but whatever they weren't good enough. Now we're just going to continue to attack him. Decisive victory. What a absolute not surprise. Let's go ahead and fight it. So it is not going to be an ambush battle, which is fine. It's not like we're in any danger of losing this. But it does mean his artillery will get a little bit of an opportunity to fire. Although not much, because we can use Vanguard deployment here. I'm not going to do anything elaborate here. I'm just going to go ahead and send everybody in full throttle. Bray Shaman, we can hold him back a little bit, but everybody... Do I just want to charge straight forward? I don't see why not. Start battle, everybody run forward, so you guys all pick a target here. Not really doing anything particularly clever here. It's the old, just run straight at him as fast as you can. You guys get like that, I suppose. Where am I taking damage at? Wow, I'm actually taking some casualties over there. I guess that was from the spell casting. That makes sense. Let's go ahead and get a Spirit Leech off on Balthazar. You got another cast off. Just in time, just before he broke. Just enough time, though, to do some more damage to us. Okay, he's dead. End battle. We lost 45 beastmen. That's unfortunate. How many times have we defeated Balthazar in this campaign? Between Boris, Balthazar, and Karl Franz, I'm sure we've defeated each of them at least 3 times. Wow, he had one unit actually survive the battle, but it's not going to survive for long. Do we want the money or do we want the Bestial Rage? I'm a sucker for money, I guess. Okay. Ritual of Ruin available here at Isleheart already. Standard of Discipline. Oh, very nice. We got a Regiment of Renown Jabberslythe. That's pretty cool. Okay, let's zoom in here. Let's take a look here at our other armies. I didn't even notice the dwarfs here. Moving forward, you know, we could liven up the campaign. These guys are Belagar. At war with Athol Loren and Spirits of the Forest. They have no allies. They are trading with Reichland, New Solland, and
always Doctor on
I think we're at the stage of this campaign where we want to liven things up, right? So, what they got? They got Slayers, Quarrelers, Gyrocopter, Lord, Master Engineer. Where are their settlements at? Down here, maybe? There we go. Khazrak Hearn. Okay. Let's liven things up a little bit. Let's liven things up. Now, if I was doing this intelligently, strategically, you know, what is best for a Khazrak campaign to win, I obviously would not be declaring war on another enemy until we have finished with the Empire. But we're not playing this optimally. We are playing this thematically. And quite frankly, thematically, I could very easily see these beastmen getting pretty excited about the prospect of another enemy, and so why not? Let's go for it here. Let's go ahead and move you guys a little bit closer. And let's declare war. Decisive victory. They got Slayers. I mean, they're going to do some damage to us. Well, actually, most of our monster units are in the other army, so we'll see how this goes. By the time the reinforcements with all the monstrous units come in, this fight might be all but over with. This is just a case of the beastmen getting their blood up. Their bloodlust has gotten the better part of their reasoning, and that's fine. I'm perfectly okay with it. Let's go ahead and get maybe 4 units here and 3 units here. And let's get all of you guys on the 3 key as a locked group. The Doom Bull here, we're gonna, I guess I can start deployment. We're gonna get the chariots coming in from this side, along with some of our wolves, our Chaos Warhounds, and then some more over here. You guys you need to take out the Quarrelers there. And then our Minotaurs, what do we want to do with them? We want to get... I'm going to get him on 1. And I want to get the Minotaurs and the Gorebull on 2. We'll put them over here. We're going to start out charging in with these guys. What spells do I have available? Just a direct damage spell and a speed debuff. Okay. Not really a ton that we can do. Actually, I take that back. You guys might as well all shoot at that gyrocopter, because that's the only thing that we can hit him with, really, except for maybe a spell. You know what? We can get a spell off on him as well. Don't know how useful that spell will be. This is strong versus multiple combatants. I may cast it on him anyway. Alright, well, we're still going to start out like this. And we're going to charge here, and we're going to charge here. We're going to have all you guys shooting at him. We're going to have you cast your spell on him. We're going to have you guys at them. And we're going to have you get in on them as well. Okay, we're doing good work on the gyrocopter. You guys might as well now get in on him. You get in on them. Okay, those coralers did not last long, so that's good. You can go ahead and get around behind, and the chariots, you as well. Go ahead and hit them from behind. Minotaurs, how are you doing on that? That's a master engineer, I'm pretty sure. Okay, you guys start getting in position where you can shoot into the flanks. What are you doing here? Okay, we got the engineer broken at least. You can go ahead and help out on those guys right there, those slayers. Go ahead and shoot again at the gyrocopter. You guys go ahead and hit them from behind. Okay, we've taken some damage, but it's not too bad. Let's go ahead and get a cast off on these slayers over here. You guys pull back. Wow, those gyrocopters are still not dead. Okay, all you guys now. I think everything's about to break here. Oh, no, I thought we broke the Master Engineer, but we didn't. It was actually the Lord. Okay, so you guys all shoot at him. Now you go ahead and get in on the Master Engineer. Never mind. Never mind. Come over here. Here. Here and here. You need to pull back. You've gotten pretty well dinged up. You can cycle charge a little bit. You guys as well. You guys all get in here if you can. Minotaurs are taking some damage. Yeah, the Slayers do good work against us, that's for sure. No, we... Okay, I want all of you guys, the fastest guys, going after them. That means all you guys as well. Go after this Master Engineer, if you please. Harpies, you too. Now the Giants. Did we wipe out the Giant Slayers? I think maybe we did. Okay, I think at this point, why are we not getting the message about? There's got to be an unbreakable unit in there somewhere. Somewhere, because there we go. All right, let's get the Bray Shaman casting on him, I suppose. You as well, if you can reach. I would like to kill him, if you guys don't mind. I guess I can speed things up at this point. I think he's pretty well cornered. I don't think he can get away. Well, let me slow it down so I can target him. Oh, he's close to getting away. That's not good. Oh, did we get him? Yeah, I guess we got him. Okay, all right, very good. I find that very amusing and a little ironic that the Quarrelers actually managed to get away when I had sent everybody, all of our fastest units, after them. That was like the one target, the one unit that I targeted more than anything else at the beginning of the battle, and somehow they're the one land unit that got away. Okay. Feeling a lot better now that the campaign just got more interesting with adding the dwarves to the list of enemies. Okay, we got a ruby ring of ruin. Income from post-battle loot, that's fine. It was only a matter of time before they would have declared war on us anyway, I believe. Because they did hate us. Okay, what are you? You gotta be kidding me, the gyrocopter... I guess he didn't retreat the first time, did he? That's fine. We'll just attack him again. I think we can still reach. Now back to here. So I think I'm going to do the charioteers. These guys cause fear and terror if I choose this. Is that better than... What would I get here? This gives Frenzy for Chaos Warhounds and Razor Gore Herd. And Frenzy is enabled whenever the leadership is higher than 50%. I like the idea of causing fear and terror, I think. But if I get another War Gore later, which I imagine I will, then I could see doing the taking the other option. If I remember correctly, we have more armor than we have characters to give that armor to. Let's go ahead. We got... This is, I think, the army with which to attack the gyrocopters with, because we actually have flying units here. I could obviously auto-resolve, but I'm not going to because I kind of want to watch an aerial dogfight between manticores and gyrocopters. So, to that end, we're going to put 2 of them over here. And 2 of them over here. And everybody else... over here. It's just... Actually, I just want to get them completely out of it. And then we're going to start the battle. Actually, I just want to make sure that we cut them off. I don't want them to run away. I want to actually destroy them. So let's see how this goes. Start battle. Everybody on them. Our speed is 94. Their speed is 105. So they could get away. Stay on them, guys. You gotta be kidding me. Come on, guys. Chase them down. I tell you what, if I'm the pilot of that gyrocopter, I am one terrified little dwarf right now. Look at him. He's got not 1, not 2, not 3, but 4 manticores chasing him. And he got away. Alright. Well, we were almost out of dread after last turn, and look at this, we're already back up to 642. Take the Bestial Rage there. Back up to 12,000 favor. Got some skill ups here. Let's go ahead and give you... what? Looks like I was doing... I was doing this, but I want to finish the deadly onslaught line as well. So I think I'm going to do that. I'll just kind of balance out the rest of the way. All right, so that's him. Bamu here. We have just specialist for you. Robku. Okay, so this is where we're going to start. Oh, what is barbed knuckle boxing? Yeah, let's try that. That looks like it's going to be nice for some melee fighting. And then you. So clearly I was using you as more of a field agent. Or did I intend you to be both? Let me take a look here. Where are you? You're in the army. But yeah, I'm going to use you as more of a field agent because I need some... Yeah, I need some of that. So let's go ahead and do specialist here. And maybe block army. It's so late in the game, I don't really feel like haste and challenges is a particularly good use for ranks at this point. And then we'll go ahead and move him out of the army and over towards our new enemy. Let's get some eyes on our new enemy, which is all the way down here. Keep going. Okay, very good. Which opens up a little bit more room here. I think at this point what we want to do is... I think we want to press on this way anyway, because these are going to be some difficult cities to take. I don't want both of these armies to be back here. Now we'll send one army back this way. So let's put you in raiding stance and move you in this direction. We will recruit some better units into here next turn. We're going to keep you moving up this way. I guess I could also do raiding for you. I think, again, they get a little bit of experience out of raiding. They've already maxed their winds of magic, so that's not important, but there's no threat of any enemy armies attacking them, at least. Okay, you, Khazrak, you have a little bit of move here. That's right. I was trying to remember how we moved earlier, but we defeated Balthazar, so that's how we moved. Do you need to do anything special in terms of being in hidden encampment stance? I don't think I'm going to do any recruiting with you, so I guess not, and I'm not going to do any recruiting with you either, so I guess not, and I don't want to put you in raiding stance at this point, not inside our own territory. So all I got to do is make sure that you stay close enough to Khazrak to get reinforced if for some reason we get attacked. Now with our money... Oh, I know what I can do with you. I can put you in an encampment stance. and do that. Very good. Anything else I want to do with you? Shaman's Flame Pit. I already have one of those, I think, in Khazrak's army, right? Yeah, okay. Alright, good enough. Obviously, all of our Herdstones could be upgraded. What do we get in terms of our garrison? We would go from 2 Harpies and 1 Bray Shaman all the way up to the addition of a Feral Manticore and a Cygor. Well, that's not nothing, but it's not really worth 10,000 to do it. So I'm not going to. Check our diplomacy. Look at this. We're all the way up to medium. Excellent. Okay. Belagar's Oath, they've dropped to 69. Not really a big threat right now, but you never want to count out AI factions for long. Balthazar's got no armies at all anymore, and they only have 2 settlements. But Reichland is still hanging in there a little bit. Okay, let's go ahead and end our turn. We've got 732 dread. We're waiting 2 more turns for the full moon. We have +3 capacity on giants. I didn't even realize it. How did that happen? Well, we've lost our opportunity to capitalize on that because we don't have any armies in the province where they could actually recruit the giant. I don't remember that even happening. That must have been an event. Oh well, it is what it is. Let's go ahead and end our turn. Okay, Reichland. I tell you what, if I am a resident of the Empire right now, I am absolutely terrified. Okay. Finally, we're back to this. Yeah, we'll trade with you. Why not? We're both still at war with the same enemies. I love Festus. I mean, I love playing Festus. Kind of feel the urge to do a campaign with Festus. I might actually, whenever I try the Old World mod, I might try it with Festus. I'm kind of curious where he is in that, where he's located in that mod. Okay, so if I recruit a chariot, then I get War Machine focus, which would mean better chariots. Which I'm very ambivalent about. Okay. Alright. So, Marienburg, decent garrison. Decent garrison. Fairly weak looking defending army there. I believe it's extremely likely that if we lay siege to it, backed up by Mad Gweeb, that they will do nothing about it. They won't be able to sally out. Well, they could, but they're not going to sally out and attack us. Ooh, look at this. Okay. The dwarves are suddenly... Now, where did this come from? I thought that this was an empire. Wasn't that an empire? A Reichland settlement last turn? I don't know. It makes more sense for it to be dwarven, but I really thought it was. Okay, well that's fine. That's fine. We can't really see what they have in there, though. I'm gonna send the Wargore over here to get a closer look. Alright, they got a lot of gyrocopters here. I think that we can counter gyrocopters with manticores. The question is whether we want to move and stay hidden. Because that army right there if that army attacks here, I think that army would lose to the garrison. The garrison has some damaged units, but it's got full strength Gorgon, Jabberslyths, and Cygors. That would be an interesting battle, quite frankly. Well, first things first. I am going to go ahead and lay siege here on Marienburg with Khazrak. Close defeat. We will, we'll just lay siege to it for now. If that's a close defeat, I wonder what it would be if they came out and attacked us. It would probably be a little too risky for me to do this with just Khazrak's army, so we're also going to get Madgweeb in there, and now they almost certainly will not attack us. We could attack them, but at the very least I'm going to wait until we've built a couple of siege towers. Which brings us back to Eilhart. I think what we want to do here is move to block this Dwarven army. You can go ahead and move back in. I would like to see a fight between these armies. I don't think he'll attack us, but I've been wrong countless times before. And now we want to move you in Hidden Encampment Stance into Nuln, into the region of Nuln. So number one, you can recruit, but also number two, you should now be a large enough... Oh, we can't afford it. Well, that's okay. After we win a battle or two, we'll be able to afford it. I tell you what we could go ahead and afford doing. We could go ahead and build this. And then let's take a look here. Let's consolidate some of you guys. Let's go ahead and get you and you merged. You and you merged. That's good enough, and now we can recruit into here. Oh, we can recruit a Cygor. I don't really see any reason why we wouldn't want to do that. We'll get a Cygor. I guess we could do a Harpy unit. I don't really see any reason not to. And then... I think we've got enough Raiders and enough Chaos Warhounds, so I'll go ahead and just get another frontline melee infantry unit in there. Okay. Alright. And now, what are we, one turn away? One turn away from a new full moon. Hero not moved? Oh, yes. Let's go ahead and... I'm sure this is an impossibility at 0% chance. I would call that impossible. What about you? 38% chance. If I wanted to spend the money, I could do that. Not really any value in doing it, quite frankly. Don't really care that that hero is down there. I could move him back up this way. But I'm kind of thinking I want to keep eyes on this area down here, now that we can see two armies down here. So let's do that. Okay, so Belagar's actually managed to somehow have 3 armies, but one of them is really just the Lord. Can't really see what's in that army. Okay. Alright. I think that'll do it. Let's really just kind of end our turn and see what this guy decides to do. I guess I should check diplomacy again real quick.
Sea fangs ready.
Military access. I don't see why not. We'll take that money. Okay. Let's go for it here. Gonna have to be the last end turn for this episode, I believe. Okay, Reichland. If the dwarves do move towards Isleheart, then I could, and they are, okay, interesting. So I probably will need to do the ritual then before they... I think we can win that battle, but there's no reason to run the risk. I don't know, I'll think about it actually. Okay, what do we have? Casualty replenishment rate, bestial rage, endless herd, beastly inclination. Well, I really wanted a dread reduction on unit capacity. If I'm not going to get that, then I think the other one that I quite like is the campaign movement range increase. Neither of those are being offered, so I'm going to buff up our melee attack and weapon strength, which I believe will help us in 2 different battles at least that will happen in the next 3 turns. We got the fire pit constructed. Okay, that's good. Got some Why did I not get 3 units recruited? Did it take 2 turns to recruit? It did. I didn't even notice. So it was a 2-turn to recruit the Cygor. Alright, well, that is what it is. It's fine. He wasn't close enough to do anything this turn anyway. Gua, you... Could you reach? Almost, but not quite. That's unfortunate. Isleheart, you...
No, I will not shame my clan.
I still think you could probably win that fight. And then we have this one up here. Don't really know how long we're going to want to siege down the defenses of Marienburg. Again, time is on our side. There's no reason to be stupid about it. We do know casualties take a while to recover from because of the mods we're using, so I don't think I'm going to rush it, but I don't think I'm going to have to wait for very long. Alright, I think then... I'm not going to get started on this turn because we're already over an hour, so we're going to have to leave it at that, but we're going to chase down this dwarven army with our monster army here with Gua, and I think it's likely that he'll try to attack Isleheart. If he does, we'll see what happens. I'm very interested to see what a tier 5 garrison can do in action. So I kind of hope that he does, but if he doesn't, we'll just continue to chase him. And yeah, so there's going to be a couple of interesting battles coming up in the beginning of the next turn, and we've made it a little bit more interesting by bringing another enemy into the war. So anyway, I will thank everyone once more for watching, and I will see you all in the next episode.